Hey there, friends. I'm Brad Talton of Level 99 Games, and some of you may know the games that we've designed in the past. Now, I've designed most of the Level 99 games so far, but designing games can be tiring and takes a lot of work. And that's why I have invited my good friend John to join us and create this new game, Skullduggery. John, why don't you tell the fans a little bit about yourself?
Hello, I'm John Parmalee, and I am the author of Skullduggery. I wish to say that Brad has not harmed me in any way, and that I miss my family very much.
Thank you, John. Now, a year ago, we released a minigame library, and when we released that, we released a couple of micro games, small single postcard games. And John, at that point, agreed volunteered to create one of these games for us, Skullduggery, which is a game about being an evil mastermind and you taking over a Pulp Fiction-style city using evil deeds, secret underhanded plots, and supernatural powers. Now, John was so distressed that Skullduggery only got a single postcard and not a fully realized game that he begged us for the opportunity to come back and write a complete Skullduggery game, which we are very excited to bring you this next quarter. Now, Skullduggery is a completely new kind of game, a competitive narrative game. It is a storytelling game where you are playing directly against the other players, using narrative actions to accomplish your goals and enact your plots. And in a few minutes, John is going to be explaining the core mechanics of Skullduggery and tell you a little bit about the game. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, then.
Skullduggery is a game where you play as a superpowered mastermind against a table of superpowered masterminds. Superpowers like the Firestarter, who can ignite an entire room or even make items explode. The Devil's Advocate, who works for a certain creature we shall not name, providing contracts of divinely powered persuasion. The Tortured Soul, a terrible cursed ghost that jumps from body to body, effectively immortal or undead. Or even the Creep and his pet, a creepy little worm with a terrifying, unnatural beast that lives in his bag, consuming all that it sees. You take narrative actions in Skullduggery, trying to achieve your nefarious plots. As opposed to using dice or a game master to determine the success of your actions, everything you do is subject to peer review. In this way, it's a game of taking small actions that none can disagree with until you place that final piece in your grand scheme, having all the dominoes fall together, and your opponents can do nothing but concede you as the victor. I wanted to design a game that was an awful lot like what most comic fans already play, Who Would Win, where you take two superpowered entities and wage war against them, building a context where some powers would be useful in some ways, but cancelled out by the context of the actions taken by other players.
So inside this Skullduggery carrying case, we have a lot of exciting stuff for you. The first is the game book. And this book is going to be about probably 100 pages. It's going to tell you all about Skullduggery, the roles, the scenarios. We've got some very cool scenarios, which John has kindly written for us with no argument at all, surprisingly, and is willing to write more if we reach certain goals. We also will have a set of these character cards, and these are nice oversized cards that keep track of your supernatural powers, your locations in the game, and all the secret actions that you'll be taking. And we're going to print these on plastic so that you can use a dry erase marker and wipe them off or wash them after the game is over. So these are all in the box, as well as some pawns to keep track of your location. And John has actually agreed to even put in more scenarios and content. As you can see, we have a lot of room left in this box to fill out if we reach certain stretch goals. So it's all quite exciting, don't you think?
Can I go home now?
Well, that's also one of our stretch goals. So
Please go to Kickstarter and help me go home.
Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I hope that you'll become a part of Skullduggery, because, guys, Being evil is fun. So, thanks for watching the video. I just want to take a moment to let you know that no authors were harmed or coerced in the making of this game.
Everything's great. Very excited to bring you Skullduggery, guys, and from Brad and I, we both really hope you enjoy the game.
So check out the links below. We have a sample of the game. We have the demo game that you can play at home, and we will we'll have illustrations of some of the cards and a look at our stretch goals. So if you scroll down, you'll see a more in-depth video tutorial from John that kind of explains the mechanics of the game, and we look forward to bringing it to you this fall.
We'll see you then.